doesn't want this quarry. It's about 106 degrees. Look how many people came out. There's our city council. Woo! Save our hill.
No quarry!
Hot day. It's really hot day. It's unbelievable.
Okay, let's jump in.
Let's jump in. This community is passionate about this. Seriously. 106 degrees?
Hell no, we won't go.
Well, absolutely.
Unbelievable turnout.
No quarry. Did you put no quarry?
No.
Oh, we'll see. I need it.
Save our hill!
In the sense of the subject matter, it is patriotic, okay? This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
One more time. Do we want millions of gallons of our precious water being used by granite to try and keep down the dust from the quarry?
No!
Do we want to see our traffic made even worse by 1,600 truck trips a day in and out of the quarry?
No!
Do we want blasting at the quarry up to 10 times a week, throwing crystalline silica into the air?
No!
Do we want our tourism to fade away because we have become mine country instead of wine country?
No!
Do we want flammables stored at the quarry in the middle of our tinder-dry hills?
No!
Do you want your way of life and your family's way of life damaged by the mega mine with asphalt and cement plants, blasting just diesel fumes and pollution, ruining the last best air quality in Riverside County?
No!
That's right, a resounding no to all of the above.
Additional circulation. Until that EIR is certified, protocol dictates, the government dictates, that the city not take an official position. Now, I step over here for a minute, and here I am, Jeff Comachero, the individual. And I'll be damned if I'm not going to be against the quarry. What we saw as something very important here, and we believe it today, are the economics of this situation. Because ultimately, when it goes to the County Board of Supervisors, that's going to be a critical component for them. What about the economics? A lot of money. We hired a group out of Claremont McKenna College, the Rose Institute, one of the most respected economic think tanks in the country. We asked them to do an impartial economic study of the effects of the quarry. They're not finished yet. It's not only going to show, in my belief, that the economic positive impact is not nearly what they say it is, it's going to show that there's a serious negative impact. And that's going to be vital to our project. We could have all the facts on our side, but if they get 3 votes, they win. At the end of the day, nothing else matters. The issue we have are the 3 supervisors that don't have anything to do with this region. They're not accountable to you. They're accountable to their own constituents, and their own constituents may want the quarry so that they don't have to have it in their neighborhood. So you've got to get to them, and I've got to get to them, we all do, and tell them, look, your constituents are watching this just like we are. And what you do to us, they know you can do to them just as easily. So do the right thing. Support the citizens of Riverside County, whether they reside in Temecula, whether they reside in Corona, or anywhere.
Thank you for having me. This is one of the reasons I moved to Temecula, and this is great. Everybody showed up here for this. Fantastic. This is a unique community. It's unique for a variety of reasons, and one of those is the surrounding hills and the area that we actually live in. Now, San Diego State University has been managing and operating this ecological reserve for almost a half of a century. And the Santa Margarita River is the last fully protected free-flowing river left in all of Southern California. The Santa Margarita Reserve sits in the middle of the connection, the last connection between coastal habitat and inland mountain ranges. This is the last place in Southern California where it happens. Construction actually met with us years ago when they started this project, and they asked us at the meeting, well, isn't there someplace else you could go? All you need to do is find us the last fully protected free-flowing river, the last inland to mountain connection in Southern California, and we'll go there. Look at these things. And you have to balance 3 things, and these are the 3 most important things to ensure a sustainable future for our communities. The first one is the economy. You have to ensure that projects are good for the economy. You also have to ensure that it's good for the community, that it's something the community wants. And finally, it has to be good for the environment, and it has to provide a sustainable future. Benefits probably aren't there. The environmental benefits certainly aren't there. And looking out into the community here, I would say that the community doesn't see the benefit. Ecological reserve, more a part of your community. We've recently been annexed after 2 years of hard work.
Why we have 100 doctors locally, and why the national experts are opposed to such projects. And the first thing is that I wanted to let you know that, like Dr. Ron, I also read through the draft environmental impact report and also reviewed a lot of all of the available data on pollution relating to gravel quarries. And I can say that unequivocally, the harm gravel quarries can cause to somebody's health is irrefutable evidence supporting that. So, in other words, they cause harm. The Environmental Protection Agency has come out saying this, and the American Lung Association has also opposed various gravel quarries that are near population centers because their physicians are concerned about the pollution that they cause and the effect on people's lungs. Now, the doctors in our group are all local. There are pediatricians like myself, there are internists, family practice doctors, the head of pulmonology, lung diseases at the local hospitals, the head of the ICUs, the chief of staff at the local hospitals, and all of us either live or work locally. When you blast quartz, is that you release this microcrystalline silica. And what it looks like under a microscope is a needle. And it's very, very light, and the winds can blow it long distances. But anyway, this silica is so finely ground down by the blasting that it is small enough to be breathed in and not get caught in the biggest airways. It actually goes down into the alveoli, down into those air sacs. And what happens? We don't know how many people will get which kind of disease if we breathe this silica, and how many people will breathe it. It's just too much of a risk, with so many people right near this place, to take that risk.